Hmm. Hello, friends. I am playing with some technology, so I'm in here early. You guys are okay to hang with me for a minute, aren't you? As I push some buttons. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? We're not officially starting yet. We have many minutes before we start, but I'm trying different things. You know how this goes. You got to get in and push some buttons. So forgive me as I get in here and push some buttons. Hello. How are you? Let me see what Let me see what I have available to me. Tell me how you are. We'll just talk. We'll just gab for a minute before we officially start. Before we officially start. All right. I am trying the live stream through just YouTube Live. That is the attempt for now. Oh, thank you, Jennifer Fowler. So my blouse is pretty. Thank you. Do you know what I got? This is one of those like crazy, like it was like $6 on a rack. I was like, that's for me. Thank you so much. Yes, we're early. Yes, Carol, we're early. I am playing with some technology. So I wanted to give myself a little time just to push some buttons and see what happens. Okay, so here's the deal. We're not officially starting yet, friends. This is the pre this is the what's it called when you're at the football game beforehand? This is the um when we're, yes, always pushing buttons. Exactly, Carol. This is the I can't think of the name. What's it called? Yeah, when you're the pregame. When you're there and you're cooking the food, and what's that called? See, when the camera's on, the words are just crazy. Tailgating. That's what it is. This is the tailgating. Friends, this is the tailgating portion. Thank you. See, Christy Lofton is like pregame tailgating. Thank you. Say thank you, Carol. Yes. This is the tailgating for Live at the Loom, because we haven't started yet. We got many minutes. We have, where's my clock? See, it's a different setup, so I don't know what time it is. Yes, we have many minutes to just hang. We're just going to hang here, friends. Just gonna. Yes, you're not late. I promise you're not late. I'm pushing buttons, and I know, right? I am early, friends. This is not you. This is it's all good. I am trying a different way to stream to you, and I wanted a little time just to, yeah, pre-train wreck. That's what Carol said. Pre-train wreck. Okay, so I don't know with this option. See, I can pin a message like that. Do you guys see that at the top of your chat? I can do that. I don't know that I have a way to bring it on the screen like I used to. See, here's the thing. I'm trying it through just the YouTube Live to see what they'll do. You see it there. Thank you. Okay. See, but I can't bring it onto the screen itself. I'm trying to see what my options are here. Well, we'll see. Early is nice. Thank you, Connie. Wait, what is this? Carol, you saw my doppelganger on a commercial? Who is that? Who is that? I've been told I look like a few different people. Who did you see? Carol, we don't see the chats on the replays. You should be able to. There's a setting. I'm pretty sure I have it turned on. Somebody else chime in and let us know what the deal is with the you can see the chat, correct, on the replays. I've looked at that, and yeah, you have to click on something to see the replay. What is this, darling? Pin the message. There we go. You have to click on something to see the replay. Like you have to press play. Is that what you mean? Okay, Lori's not here today, friends, so you're gonna have to keep me in line because Lori's not here. Lori's not gonna be here for a few weeks, so we have to be on our best behavior, because when she gets back, she's gonna ask how I did, and you guys have to back me up here. Let's see. Okay. Carol said that she saw my doppelganger. What is this? It's Looked like she could be my mom or my older sister. Oh, interesting. It was a commercial for Good Feet inserts. Okay, that tracks. That tracks. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I can pin a message. I can unpin a message. I can't actually move the message so it's here on the screen. I don't know that I love that. I know. I don't know. I don't know that I love that. We'll see. I also don't know that I have a way to put a link in the on the screen. See, I don't love that either. Okay. See, this is why we try things. This is why we try things, friends. I know. No gatekeeper, right? I know. Mm-hmm. Aw. I have an aunt that you remind me of. Not kidding when say she's my favorite too. Oh, sweet. I'll take it. Okay, you're gonna laugh. Remind me, remind me. Okay, wait, what is it? There's a trick to remember your name. Earl Grey. Who am I supposed to remember? Oh, friends, I'm so sorry, honey. I can't. What is it? Someone tell me what her name is. Lady Jane Grey. See? What if we need a kazoo? You're exactly right. I know. She has all the holidays right now, though. She is Jewish and she's celebrating all the things right now. Brittany, thank you. See, Christy and Carol knew. It's Brittany. Mhm. I should know this. One of my brother and sister-in-law's dear friends is Brittany. See, I have to put that connection together. The Earl Grey thing didn't work. I'll remember next time. For anyone who's just popping in, you're not late. I just came in early because I am playing with some new technology and I'm seeing what it can do and what it can't do. And I'm already thinking maybe not. That's we're trying it. We're trying it this time. We'll we'll see. I get it. Okay, so here's kind of the story. So I have typically been using a platform called StreamYard where you can go on multiple places and it does all the things. And StreamYard is a paid feature. I was like, okay, which is fine, which is totally fine. But because we're trying to get everybody on YouTube, I thought, well, if I'm just streaming on YouTube, maybe I just use the YouTube Live. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Christy's like, you guys are hysterical. And that is why I love you. Christy's like, we got you, Brittany. We'll remember your name forever and ever. Chris may not, but we see. Okay, that's funny. See, I know you would think that I could remember the Earl Grey, the tea, the Brits. You would think I could put that together, but on the spot, I'm not able to. Brittany, you're just going to have to forgive me pretty much every time you show up. There we go. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like it. She's like, however, I spell Brittany correctly. Yes, you do. Gosh, there's so many ways to spell that too, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yes. Donna Cunningham, you haven't entered an alternate universe where you're late. I promise you're early. As a matter of fact, we still got 8 minutes before we officially begin. I just came on because I'm playing with new technology and I wanted to push some buttons. And I knew you guys would be okay with me coming on early to push some buttons. Okay, so here's one of the things I want to play with. How far back can I go in the chat? Oh, I can go back to the beginning. Okay, that's nice. That's nice because in the StreamYard function, I can only go back, like it only keeps so many comments, but we have an ability to save them. Boy, you're getting much more information than you ever needed or wanted to know here, aren't you? But yes, that's kind of fun that I can go back to the beginning and see that Connie Peterson was on at 9 a.m. sharp asking if anyone was here. And Jennifer Fowler chimed in and said, yes, yeah, I'm here. I love that. Roger was here for a moment, but I forget what time zone Roger's in, but he was like, I am tired. I gotta go to sleep. So yes. So friends, it is not, yes. You have not entered an alternate universe. I promise. I'm on early because I'm pushing buttons and seeing what happens. And I knew that you guys would play along. That's what I knew because you guys are awesome, is that you will play along and let me push some buttons. And we'll take it from there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm waiting until we officially go. So don't tell me anything important yet. We need just some casual conversation here to fill the next 7 minutes. There we go. Yeah. Okay. No gatekeeper. Yes, that is correct. Yes, Lori is out for 3 weeks, 4 weeks or so. So, if there's, we may need to have, we'll have to have a virtual kazoo something. We'll sort that out if anyone has a new Loom, or we just save it and then when she gets back, she gets to do it for like the whole episode. hmm Okay, see, look at this. You guys are fabulous at jumping in to do things that I'm not great at. Jennifer Fowler, everyone, give us a love and press the like button. Be like Chris. Press the button. Press the buttons. There we go. Oh, aren't you clever? You guys are very clever. Yeah. Oh, okay. Connie says, casual conversation. Okay, I just ordered a bread bag pattern from Etsy and I'm going to try to make some with woven fabric. Ooh, very nice, Connie. I love that. Gemma asked, does Bronson qualify as a lace? Did a few rows, not sure I'm liking it. Okay. Oh, Gemma, we're going to come back to that in just a few minutes because that's a good, I like it though that Connie, you're going to do a bread bag pattern. Why not? I like it. Okay. Okay, what happens if I have a comment pinned and I try to pin another one? Oh, I can replace the pinned message. There we go. Oh, see? Brittany spells it wrong. Brittany does spell it wrong. Yes. Yeah. No offense, Brittany. Now, here's what you should know. I am a Christine who was born in the 70s. So I know that there are a jillion ways, a jillion variations, a jillion ways to spell versions of my name. You guys may not know this, but when I was little, I was a Chrissy for many years, spelled like Chris Everett Lloyd. Did you know that? This is useless trivia, useless Chris Acton trivia right now. You are not late. No, you guys are not late. I promise. You're not late. I'm early. I came on early. I'm using a new platform, so I'm pushing buttons. So I promise you're not late. You guys are, as a matter of fact, you are 4 minutes early at least. No, you're not, Deb. Oh, see, you are not late. I promise. Look at Deb's message. She's like, oh my God, I'm late. No, you're not. I promise. You're fine. Yes. You're fine. I promise. This is me. This is me coming in early because I pushed the go live button and I thought it'd give me a second like to adjust my video, the audio, any of that. No, none of that. You just go live. Like, okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Mary Howard. She likes the top too. Boy, the top is getting some love this morning, isn't it? It's got like the little puff sleeves, which is such a throwback to the 80s, isn't it? I had some brilliant dresses with some puff sleeves. Let me tell you, that was I could rock it. I didn't even really need the shoulder pads. Like it wasn't even that. It was the little extra bit of support in there to get the little puff from the. See, we're just killing time here, folks. We're just yeah. Oh, see. Brittany says my brother would have been named Christine if he had been a girl. That was 1988. Oh, really? Oh, okay, excellent. Yeah, I was born before that. That's for sure. You're 4 minutes off. Yes, we haven't started yet. This is not official. As my dad would say, when we were taking pictures. Don't smile yet. This is not. Nope, we haven't started. We have not started. We still have time. This is all the, what do we call it? Tailgating. This is all tailgating for Live at the Loom, friends. This is not the official. Nope. This is, yeah. Liz says, weaving on my ankle loom while listening to Loverly Weavers. Look at you. I love that. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Mary says puff sleeves go back farther than I mentioned. I had puff sleeves on my first formal. Aw, but Mary, that wasn't too long ago, right? Yes. So, yeah, I'm thinking, friends, that we're gonna go back and use the other platform for next time because it's been lovely to hang out with you for a longer amount of time. But some of the functionality, I don't love that because I'm gonna need to put things somewhere and show them on the screen, and it doesn't allow for that. So, well, that's all right. We tried it, right? We are gonna try it. We're gonna follow it through and do the thing, and then we'll fix it for next time. See, these are things you learn. These are things you learn. Aw, Brittany says, yes, it's been nice tailgating. We'll have to do that on occasion. We'll have to have occasional tailgating for Live at the Loom. Maybe maybe I'll just do it spontaneously. Maybe it won't be, maybe unplanned tailgating. Maybe that'll be it. That'd be okay. Liz. Look at you. This is a great comment. She says, Anne of Green Gables so very much wanted puffed sleeves. Yes, she did. Do you know what? My folks have been watching the new version of that. Have you guys watched that at all? The original is a classic, but they had to watch the newer version, which they said was okay. They said was all right. Very much wanted puffed sleeves. That's true. It is. It's a classic for a reason. Yes. Yeah. She waited her whole life. The drama. Did I add enough drama? My whole life for puff sleeves. Yeah, I like a little puff sleeve on occasion. Boy, I feel like my shoulders are always like uneven here. Is that the camera? It's got to be the camera, right? And it's opposite of what I think. Like it's a weird, you know how this goes. All right, friends. Oh, it's 9:30. Hey. All right, are you ready? Pretend like this has all been just us sitting around. Here is the main event. Here we go, friends. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome to Live at the Loom. We have been doing a little kind of pre-game fun, a little coffee clutch before we officially begin. And so the last 15 minutes, you can just fast forward through. You can just, I should have said that at the beginning when we were doing the tailgating. You can fast forward to it doesn't matter. Here we are, friends. I came on early because I was trying out a new platform. I was trying out a new way to deliver Live at the Loom to you. And yeah, it's okay. We're going to go back to the other way next week. But we've tried it. That was the thing. I had to come on and press some buttons and see how it felt. Because sometimes you just don't know until you know. You know? Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. We do this craziness every Thursday, and we gather and talk about weaving and life and weaving and whatever else, and maybe puff sleeves. We've been chatting about puff sleeves. I'm working on a little puff in my $6 blouse today. That was the It's all good. Okay. So yeah, you guys just got an extra 16 minutes today. Man, this is gonna, when you can't sleep, friends, just press play and just lull you off to sleep. A little Live at the Loom action just for you. Okay. Let me say some official hellos because in this version, I can go all the way back to the beginning, which is crazy. All right. So Connie Peterson wins the award for being the first in the door at 9 a.m. Good job, Connie. Hello, Jennifer Fowler. Roger Randall was here for just a moment. Hello, Roger. Have sweet dreams, my friend. Let's see. Carol said, what is this? Bug spray washed off, sawdust brushed out of my hair. Second breakfast on the armrest. Good morning. I love the idea of second breakfast. Okay, can we talk about that for a second? I am a morning eater. Like I am, like alarm goes off. I'm up within 10 minutes. I have food. I'm eating. It's just so second. I am all for second breakfast. If I can make it past lunch, then I'm not as hungry. But a couple times in the morning. Oh, easy. Second breakfast? Yes, please. I support that fully. Hello, Ellen. By the way, did you guys check out last week's Live at the Loom? Because Ellen Grenier Bevel came on as our special guest. She is awesome. And she came on and showed us words. She showed us the variations she did on the October Weave Along project. It was so much fun. I love having her on. So go check that out last week if you didn't see Ellen, because she's an amazing girl. We want to hang out with her all the time. Gemma is on. We love it. Gemma, I missed it. Are you traveling at the moment? Are you on a train somewhere? How does that work? Who else is there's all kinds of people in this morning? I love it. Christy Lofton. Christy was like, what time is it? What's happening here? I know. I threw everybody off. I was because I changed the pattern this morning and just jumped in. Hello, Sherry Jansen. She said I was weaving away. I heard the sweetest, sunniest voice. I had to look at the clock. See, Brittany's here. Look at me practicing. Brittany's here. Tamison is here. She says, hi, guys. Love that. See, I miss it. I miss not being able to put your comments right here. I miss that. Okay. All right. We'll remedy it for next week, friends. That we'll do the things differently. That's okay. Diana Smith is on. Hello, Diana. Who else has joined us this morning? Look at all the great looking people here. I always feel like when I see your little names, like, not that I have a vision of each one of you in my head, but I always imagine you on the other side of the screen, just, chatting, talking back to me, smiling, laughing, whatever. Donna Cunningham. Rhonda is here. She says, happy looming Thursday. I like that. Always look forward to Thursday mornings and a cup of coffee. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah. Let's see. Who else has joined us? Look at all the good-looking people. Ernie's here. Oh, hi, Ernie. Where are you, my friend? Where in the world is Ernie DeVries? Deb Ropel is here. Mary Howard jumped on. I love that. Who else is? Oh, Liz. That's right, Liz. Liz, we can't forget you. That is for sure. See, let me see if I can kind of keep track of where I am. That's okay. I saw Sam. Sam jumped in. Yes. Sam, let me look at this here, Sam. Did you say it's commercials now? Is that what you said during the live? Oh, that's not good. Let's not do that. Commercials later, but not commercials now. Shouldn't be. All right, I'll look at that one, dear. Let's see. Hello, Sue Ann. She said 7:30 here in Seattle. Coffee and bran muffin time. Cindy's on. Love it. Okay. Sherry says some of us are talking back to you. You just can't hear us. Darn it. I like it. Okay. Sam says not seeing the comments. Chris is responding to let's see. Oh no. Is that right? Tamison, there's commercials during the live? Oh, I don't like that. Okay. All right. She says, Carol says, yes, unless you are a YouTube subscriber, when you watch a YouTube live, you get commercials. Is that true? You guys, I didn't know that. Oh man. I did not know that, friends. Well, that's kind of crappy. I don't like that. Okay. Well, okay. See, thank you for trying this with me. Thank you for bearing with me. In case you missed it, I'm doing it a different way to bring you live at the Loom. And, I don't know that I love it. We're going to go back next week, but we tried it. And you guys were very patient and hung with me right here. Ernie's in Flagstaff. Woo-hoo. He's actually weaving today. Ernie, I love that. Hello, Tina Harper. See. Okay. Christy says, yes, have had 2 commercials come up, stopped until you click skip. Oh, that's not good. I don't like that. Sky says YouTube premium subscribers don't see the ads. Let me ask this. Sky, are you getting captions here? Let me ask if that is a thing. Are you seeing the live captions? You let me know. Thank you for filling me in, friends. The comments will not be on the screen just for today. Okay. Hello, Marky. Hello. Sue Ann says, I am not a premium YouTube subscriber, and for live things, I only get a short commercial at the start, which I can skip. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, friends. I know. Sue Ann, I know. I'm doing it differently today. That's why Sue Ann says I do get commercials during other YouTube videos. Oh, okay. Okay. Trish. Hi, Trish. Trish says, I'm going to pin this here. Trish says, I like this platform because I play it on my TV and the chat is larger. Oh, I can read the comments. Is there a way to make the other platform comment? Oh, like it's larger on this version? Is that what you mean? Oh, interesting. See? Okay. Connie says, I'm not a premium subscriber and today's the only day I saw ads. Okay. Okay. All right. We're learning things. We are learning things. Okay, friends. All right. Thank you. Thank you for chiming in. And Laura says, that's funny. I just got a commercial. Okay. All right. See, I wonder if they do it like every so many minutes because we've been on for about 24 ish, almost 25 minutes. I wonder if that's okay. All right. Well, there we go. Hello, Shirley. Shirley's here. Okay. Interesting. All right, friends. We are definitely going to do this differently next time. Okay. Carol says, just like the steamed broccoli, this experiment goes in the dustbin. There's probably. Yes, that's yes. We are trying things. Okay, friends. So, my apologies for the commercials. I didn't know that was a thing. That's wild. Okay, we're gonna do this differently next time. That's for sure. Bear with me then. Tell me how you are. What is happening in your corner of the world? How are you? What's going on there? So, friends, this is the Acting Creative Insiders week of the October Week Long. It's this kind of crazy in between week. You know, we had the announcement last week, and next week will officially start. So, this is our week where kind of get the wiggles out. We have time to, if you need to order yarn, if you need to order instructions, if you need to, whatever you want to do, just to get, to get settled. You know what I mean? We need a little time just to like nest, like to anchor in and get ready for the weave along. So this is our week to do that. And, this time around, we are doing all our community elements through the Acting Creative Insiders, which is awesome. So come on over and, okay, see, I don't have a way to put a link. Let me see if I can do it from the chat. See, this is a problem, friends. I'm glad you're here to hang with me and that you know that this is completely casual. This is completely unplanned and we are trying things. Okay, let me see if I can put, okay, here. I'm going to see if I can put a link in here to share with you. The bad news is I don't remember all my links off the top of my head. Okay. All right, so, there we go. Okay, see, I can put a link there, and then I can pin it, maybe. So this is our October Weave Along Central page. Link there. Okay. I think see, isn't that funny? Okay, nope, I don't love this. Okay, here's what we learned, friends. We have tried the thing. We don't love it. That's not, okay. Okay, thank you, Sky. Sky says, I think it's one of the benefits using third-party software to stream live. You don't see the ads, but live captions also don't show when you straight up YouTube. That is crazy, Sky. We're going to figure out the captions for you somehow. That is my promise to you, Sky. We are going to figure out live captions for you. Okay. All right. See, Sam says got her latest 8 shaft off the Loom, 8 shaft project off the Loom yesterday, washed and ironed. Sewing and hems will have to wait. Okay, congratulations, Sam. That is fantastic. See, okay, I'm going to unpin this now. We'll go back here. All right. Cindy says loading some towels on Vernon that I was doing at study hall on Tuesday. Wonderful. By the way, thank you for mentioning that, Cindy. We had study hall. We've been trying study hall. We started in August, and this is our second month doing study hall. And study hall is a nice perk for any of the paid tiers of the Acting Creative Insiders. And it happens twice a month on the second Tuesday at 1 o'clock and the fourth Tuesday at 6 p.m. And it is a time to focus. If that will be helpful to you, which not everyone needs this, I get it. That's no problem. However, it is meant to be, you get a block of time that is earmarked for you to be weaving or some other kind of fiber arts or whatever. That is time that you can put in your calendar, be like, you know what, Chris and the gang are really looking for me. I need to be there to be working on things. And if that will be helpful to you, please come on over and join us and try out the next study hall, which will be in October, second Tuesday in October. So yeah, try that out. Cindy, we're so proud of you for hanging in there. That's awesome. Connie says, what's happening? No weaving. It's been 9 days since knee surgery and I'm slowly getting better, but haven't even got the brain energy to think about anything. I believe it. You work on healing. That's the key. Get that knee feeling better, my friend. Sky says knees, then brains. That seems like the right order. Mark Marky says, working on a weaving a tallit for my daughter's bat mitzvah. Oh, wow. Is that one of the, is that, which piece is that? Say more, please, Marky. Explain what that is for us, please. That would be awesome. I know. Sweet Connie. Carol says, YouTube captions can be funny, though. Friend who did a video and it changed spatulas to bachelors. Okay. Yes. Okay. That is a very good point, Carol. Okay, so with the other platform that I use, you can go in and make little shorts, and they'll insert the captions automatically for you. And some of the things they swap out is very entertaining, I have to say. So you are correct. The captions can be a little quirky. Yeah. That's yeah. Sherry said she got a PetSmart commercial. This platform seems like the target audience. No, it's not. That's, yeah. Oh man. Oh, thank you, Marky. It's a prayer shawl. Okay, thank you. I thought it was the shawl, but I wasn't sure. That sounds like a beautiful project. And what a great thing to do by hand. I mean, I think that would be wonderfully meditative and a really special thing. Hello, Cole. While looking into the Weave Along kit, I found a cat pattern towel instead. Excellent. We're in favor of fabric that has pets in it, that has plants, that has animals. We are pro any pattern where you can, make watermelon or something, or puppies or goats or something. Yeah. That's yeah. Yeah. Connie says she just got an ad about hair and makeup. Oh man. Okay, friends. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So tell me what projects you got going on right now. That's we're gonna look at mine in just a second because I took the Rep Weave project off of the Loom. We're gonna check it out together in just a moment. That's the plan today. I thought about waiting to cut it off and then I didn't. I just cut it off. I was like, okay, well, we'll look at it together at least. We'll do a little analyzing together because that is fun to look at it afterwards. I like it. Sky says, I've seen live captions on Google Meet and my handle is iSky. When people say that name, the captions show iSky. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sherry, so sassy. You guys are awesome. Sherry says, well, that's why the PetSmart commercial came up. I don't think that's Cole. I don't think that's Coal Mine's fault that Sherry saw a PetSmart commercial because she mentioned Cole. Either one, because they mentioned that that they found something with they could put pets into their fabric. Aw, see. Carol says, I used to do live caption typing on shows, but phew, it's hard on the fingers. Oh, yeah, I believe that. Hello, Laura. I have the warp ready for an overshot scarf in oranges and purples. Ooh, those are fun colors. Very rich. I like it. Ellen says, warp on the Loom and started the threading for ponchos and wearables. Warp is cotton flake and haven't decided on weft yet. Ooh, cotton flake. Ooh, pardon me. Okay, Ellen, with cotton flake, it's as a textured, right? Isn't the flake? Isn't that what it implies? Do you have trouble with it going through dents and eyes? Do you have any trouble with that, or no? It's no big deal. Carol says she's getting farm ads and racing ads. Christy Lofton is doing different towels on 4 of the 5 looms. Amazing. Christy's got some inventory to beef up. We heard about that, which is awesome, which is so much fun. Yes. Sky says, I think AI is doing a lot of the voice to text stuff now, and well, it used to be abysmally bad. It's getting better. Yeah. I think that's very true. Okay, friends. What do we have to talk about today? See, I'm all off on my timing because I started early. What is that about? See, I started early and now I'm all like, wait, what time is it? Where am I? What's happening? So, okay, let's talk about, you guys put in the comments too as your about your projects, and I'll jump in and we'll kind of do that as we go. But I wanted to share with you my rep weave project. Ellen says cotton flake. This is just slightly textured. No issues with threading. Okay, great. Okay, excellent. Carol says I do braille transcribing now. My pace and slower and saves my brain. Oh wow, look at you. Okay, friends. So let's start at the beginning, shall we? I did let's call it kind of a rep sampler. We'll call it that, right? That's the best. It's not going to be a thing, friends. I put on a short amount of warp and I thought, well, I am just going to play with some rep weave. I love rep weave and I haven't done in a while, so I was getting the itch. So let's start at the very beginning. I haven't taken out the toilet paper, nothing. I have done nothing, friends. So here is, we're starting at the very beginning. Dun, da, da, da. Okay, so here's what's fun is that I kept switching the weft for the project. Let me move this way. There we go. That's better. And you can see it does change it a little bit. I think with, if you're not familiar with rep weave, I feel like I'm doing things weird here. There we go. With rep weave, you want to, it's just plain weave, but you got to smash your warp yarns really close together. So I would normally, with this, it's an 8/4 cotton, my favorite. I would normally space it at 12 ends per inch. I space it at 24 ends per inch. But you almost think of it kind of like double weave. So you have like like two layers, like a top and bottom layer. So as you look at this, like this is one layer with the brown and the stripes, and this is another layer with the green and the stripes. So those are kind of the two options. The key to making it is that you use two different wefts, two different really drastically different size wefts. One weft is, you can see the one weft is huge, like really chunky, and the other one is really tiny. So this is like, it's like a sewing thread. It's like really, it's like this stuff right here. This is what I used right here. You can't even see it. You can't even see it on the screen. Kind of over my face. No, you can't even, you can hardly see it. It's so tiny. But that is part of the idea, because that thin one is just supposed to be a placeholder. That's the whole gist of it. Okay, so this is how I started out. And I think what's so interesting is that these green yarns had a lot of kind of yellow in them. And it does add kind of an interesting kind of a yellowish cast. And I'm working with some good like 70s colors. What do we call it? Was it avocado and chocolate? No, pistachio and chocolate. That's what we said, right? That's what we said. So that was the first option. So then I just did a little break so I could see where I changed. Oh, here we go. You can see. There we go. Now we're talking. You can see this is what I used. Like it is chunky. Like I wanted to make sure it was really going to make an impact. Now, the great news that you can have this really cool geometric look to it, but it is thick. So you have to kind of strategically plan what you're going to use it for. Makes a difference. Okay, so then on the next one, I changed it up. See, this is my weft here, which is a little tinier, but it's got a little more kind of a blue, little teal kind of to it. So here was the next. Look at that one. That's pretty. I like this kind of repeat here. This one was a much more kind of bold. This one has a little more subtlety to it. But I think what's so fun is to see how the two kind of options, the two layers, I guess we'll call them, how they kind of flirt with each other, which is, I like it. That's fun. But even then, look at how, even how it influences. This definitely looks more kind of greenish. This looks a little more yellowish. That little subtlety from the weft. Isn't that funny? Okay, so here's the next one here. What did I do for this one? Let's see where I am. Oh, here we go. I did like a set of browns for this weft. You can see. So this, okay. So I love to play with things that are kind of increasing and decreasing. I just think it's so fun. So you can see I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was how I was playing with it. Look how cool that is. I love rep weave. It is so blasted fun. It is really just, and you can't tell, I don't know if you can tell too much. You can tell a little bit that this has a more brown undertone. This has more of kind of a tealish undertone. It's subtle though, isn't it? Right? It's real subtle because they're so smashed. They're so smashed. They're smashed so closely together. I like this one though. That's a fun option. Okay, so then I did, swimming in fabric here. So then I did a little place marker then again. And this one was, look at this. It's like whites and naturals. But okay, look at the difference here. this has a really heathery kind of look to it, and this does not. Isn't that fascinating? Look what a difference that made. Just by having the weft is white, well, cream, natural, you know what I mean. But it really changes this look. Like this brown block looks completely different than like this brown block. Just it looks heathery. I think heathery is the word, right? Is that fun? This one, what pattern did I do with this? Oh, this is a leap run run. Okay, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story, friends. So I took dance class when I was a kid for like a year, like no time at all. But it was a ballet tap. I don't know, 6, 5, 6, 7, somewhere in there. I was little, and it was this ballet tap combo, whatever. And friends, I remember two things. I remember two things about this class. Number one is that the teacher used to jokingly call me Christopher, which I thought was adorable. I was like, okay, that's awesome. And the second thing I learned was leap, run, run. So in ballet, we did this thing where you took a big leap, like a big stretch, and then you did 2 small steps, and then you did a big step, and then 2 small steps. But friends, it's always stuck with me because it puts you on the opposite. So as you look at, here we go. So it's a big one and 2 small ones. So then the big block is brown, but then you do 2 small ones, and then the next big block is green. Come on. So this is leap, run, run, leap, run, run. I know. Yeah, it's scary in my brain. Yeah. So anyways, I like this combo though. I think it's just softer, isn't it? Look at the difference. Like this has a really kind of soft, nice, gentle look. And this one is more bold just by switching the wefts like that. I like that. Okay, and then I had a little bit left at the end. And so where's my, here we go. You can see it just a little bit. I did a smaller. Do you have those yarns that are like tough they're like, I'm sure they're for rugs, I'm sure, but it's a really kind of tough, fuzzy kind of yarn. And I was like, I'm going to use this up. By the way, you can see I used up part of it and something else, and then I used that. So this is just going back and forth. There's no tiny weft in this version here. Look how green that looks though. Like the whole thing looks very crazy green. Fascinating. And because I didn't do, there's no alternating of a chunky weft and a tiny weft, you don't get the kind of traditional rep weave look to it. It just goes back and forth, which I don't mind this. I think it's kind of cool, but it is a very different look. Look at this. Look at our fun little sampler. Now, here's what I want to say, friends, as I kind of, we'll do a little backtracking so you can kind of see where we were. Look at the difference. It's so fun. This one, very yellow. I love that. Here's what I'm going to say, friends. At any point, you are welcome to just put on some yarn and play. You are welcome to just cuz. That is allowed. I promise you. As a matter of fact, according to this girl right here, that is encouraged. Just put on some yarn and just try some stuff. I think we tend to get really caught up in I have to make a thing, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. However, I think when you're making a thing, it puts on a certain kind of pressure. Then you're like, oh, but it has to be the world's most perfect blanket in purples. And you're like, okay, but then that locks you in to only using purples and only doing this, whatever. And so I would say on occasion, just as a palette cleanser, put on some yarn and just try some stuff. Because of this, then I have so many ideas for future projects. This helps kind of take the pressure off and let you we should all act like we're 5 years old on occasion. We should all just play like there's no pressure, like we're just having a good time. You are allowed to do that, friends. You're allowed to just have a good time. Let me know if that's something you do. Let me know if you just put on some yarn and play with some stuff on occasion. Because I'm hoping I'm not the only one. And if I am the only one, I'm going to make that a challenge, right? That's going to be something I'm going to lean into in the future. It is. Okay. Let me see what you guys were fast and furious with the comments. I love that. Let me see. Yeah. Pistachio. I think that's what we were calling it. Thank you. Pistachio and chocolate, which makes me think of my time in Italy because that was my gelato combination was pistachio and dark chocolate. Yum. Okay. Oh, Sherry says my studio will be open this weekend as part of the Art Harvest Tour. My 12th year. If anyone's in Central Iowa, hop on over. Friends, that's amazing. Sherry, that's incredible. Yay! How cool. Okay, let's all do a road trip over to Central Iowa and go see Sherry and her. She has a beautiful space, friends. I've had a sneak peek. She has a beautiful space. It's gorgeous. She says the Woodward, Perry, Ogden, Boone area. Very nice. Hello, Kathy. Kathy snuck right in there while I was talking up a storm. Let's see. Let's see. Who else? Sherry says, love the looks of switching out colors. You really do give us permission to play and see what you get. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, please. Okay. Okay, Carol. She says, nope, there'll be no playing here. None of that. None of that craziness. You're not weird, darling. You're just you. That's all right. You don't have to. There's no pressure. Connie says, I don't like it either. Jennifer says, I'm doing that on the Ridge of Heddle. I love that. That's perfect. Yep. Shirley says, my mama always said, grow up but never grow old. Aw, your mama was very wise, Shirley. That's awesome. Sue-Ann says, I love rep. It's tough for me on the baby wolf as the shafts tend to stick. I have to manually ensure they go down sometimes, but worth it. Rep is so pretty. It is pretty, right? Cindy says, you are weird, Carol. But in a good way. We'll take it. Carol says, I play, just not on the loom. I'm very much into the planning and process on the loom. That's all right. Okay. All right. Excellent. So, friends, here's a takeaway from today's show and tell is to A, try some rep weave if you haven't yet, because it is so much fun. And B, do a little playing. Even if friends, that little bit of playing is just the last few inches at the end of the project. That is acceptable too. I will accept that as an option. Is that, you get those last, you got like 6-8 inches left at the end of the project. Even if that's the extent that you will do it, that is okay. Just throw something in, see what happens, because you might love it. You also might hate it. And that is also good information. It is all good information. Oh, yes. Thank you, Gemma. Gemma asked us about Spot Bronson. Thank you, darling. I'm glad you brought that back up. Thank you. See, I need a keeper. Lori's not here today, so someone has to keep me on track. Thank you. Spot Bronson. Okay, friends. Tell us about your experience. I have done a little Spot Bronson. Gemma, what remind me, darling, what was you said you weren't loving it. Is that what your takeaway was? Have you guys tried Spot Bronson? Tell us about your experience. How has it been? Yeah, I find I tend to enjoy all the lace patterns. Have I tried all of them? That's probably not fair. I probably haven't tried all of them because there's quite a few. I've tried the big ones. I have done the Swedish, the Huck, the Bronson, Spot Bronson, some of the hand manipulated ones too. Oh, by the way, okay, we got to talk about this for a second. So, by the way, you guys chime in to help Gemma with Spot Bronson. If there's anything that she should know that'll make it more fun, anything, yes, thank you. Okay, so we have this online Weavers Guild, right? And it is all through Acting Creative Insiders, all through the membership. And we met last Thursday. And each quarter, I try to give a challenge. So that gives you something to focus on if you need ideas for new projects, if you need whatever. So the challenge for this upcoming quarter is about making an item that you've always wanted to make, but have never done. And for me, friends, that's curtains. Was it you, Connie, who was making curtains previously? And I kept saying, I really want to make curtains. So I'm going to make curtains. And I'm going to use some kind of hand manipulated lace to do it. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if I'm using Lino or like a Brooks Bouquet, or I've never tried what's the medallion one, the Danish medallion. I've never tried that one, but I think that's the way I'm going to do it, because these won't be like heavy duty curtains. These will be like for the basement windows or something like that. But curtains, I've always wanted to try curtains. I think back to a time I was doing this field trip with some other weavers in the area. We went up to a yarn store in Michigan, and when I went into the bathroom, they had hand woven the curtains in the bathroom, and they were stunning. And I was like, oh, I've never thought. That was the first time I had seen hand woven curtains. I was like, okay, that's got to be my thing. So curtains, that's what's coming. Yeah. Yeah. Carol says, I'm like herding chickens today. The brain is pinging everywhere. Pretty much. It's because I started early. I'm all thrown off with the time. That's for sure. Laura really was. Laura, make curtains with me. That would be awesome. Laura's gonna make curtains with me. Let's do it. Okay. Christy, thank you. Here we go. Christy says Bronson lace. Here we go. Where's the pin? It's a fast weave. Tabby, float, tabby, other tabby. Oh, it's a tune from Jane Stafford. Oh, interesting. Okay. I like that. That's part of a recommendation. There's a tune. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to learn this song. How does this go? Connie says, I've done curtains. It's not hard. Just a humongous towel. I like it. It's a humongous towel. Ernie says, I would avoid anything that requires hand manipulation. Just not fun for me. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I love it, Ernie. I've done enough to understand how it works, but I've never done a huge, big project. We'll see. We'll see. Ellen says she loves playing with the treadling while in Fiberworks and play with weft colors on the loom. See, that counts as playing. I like that. Okay, friends. Sue Ann says Swedish lace is my fave. Easy to design blocks. I like it. Connie says my weaving instructor took all her doors out of the inside of her house and had curtains instead. I have a curtain for the bathroom because the door was clumsy. I don't know about that. Connie. Curtains instead of doors for the whole house? Yeah, okay. I like that for her. How's that? How's that for being PC? Okay. All right, friends. I don't have a great way to put links on the screen or on the chat. This is we are not going to do this again. This is no, friends. This was a big experiment, and we're nope, we're not going to do it again. But I will mention things. And I can trust that you will follow up and find them. How's that? First of all, we are just days away from officially starting the October Weave Along. We're doing lace. Oh, here's my project right here. Here we go. This is the lace. You do whatever lace project you want, by the way. However, if you want one that's already done for you, it's a really pretty little scarf. Bamboo is so yummy, you guys. Why didn't you tell me? I say that, I laugh because my friend Ellen works with bamboo quite a bit, and I'm sure she's told me multiple times that bamboo is wonderful. Bamboo is great. That's very fun. October Weave Along. Look up things there to join us, because we're gonna have a good time. Next up this week for Handwoven Experience, we did a rerun. What do we call it? A throwback. That's what we did. A throwback, a rerun. It's called The Case for Lace, which is an early one, but that was like the first video I did anything about lace. And it's a good one. It has kind of it covers the big things you need to know when you're weaving lace. It's good. If you want to dive more into the specific hand manipulated laces, Lino, Brooks Bouquet, there's specific episodes about that one too, so you can look those up. They're out there for you. What else is on my list? Oh, the Acting Creative community. We have a Facebook group. Ooh, and we're well over 600 members now, which is amazing, mind-boggling. The moderators are doing such a good job managing, and we're going to celebrate 2 years in November. Crazy. So if you're a Facebook person, anyways, come over and join our group there. And what is my last little note here? Oh, if you aren't yet getting the what is it? The love notes. That's what it is. If you aren't getting the love notes yet, come on over to actingcreative.net and you can sign up there. As a matter of fact, if you want there's some good, valuable freebies on there. If you want a freebie, that will add you to the list, and you can get a 2-for-1 freebie and on the list. That's perfect. Okay. All right. Did we do the things? Friends, I love you all, and I'll see you right back here next Thursday, but we're going to do it differently. We're going to go back to the way we did it before, because this one was onerous. Let's say that. This is not, no. We're not going to do it like this again. We don't want to have all the commercials. We don't want to have trouble. I can't put links on the screen. No, we're going to avoid all of that. This was good. It was a good experiment, and I appreciate you bearing with me, especially all the folks that hung with me early because I showed up way too early. It's all good. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful, fabulous week. Meet me right back here next Thursday for Live at the Loom. We are going to go back to the way we did it before so that I have much more functionality, and we can, yeah, let's avoid some ads. So we'll do all those things. It'll all be okay. All right, friends. Have a fabulous week. You know what your homework is, right? Do something just for you this week. Just for you, friends. Something creative. It's good for you. And yeah, mark your calendars. I'll see you right back here next Thursday. And in the meantime, get ready to start your lace project for the October Weave Along. Woo! Go team. All right, friends. I'll see you soon. Happy weaving.